Hello legends, how we doing? I'm Chris THRALL. I'm a former Royal Marines Commando, also was English Veteran of the Year for my inspirational charity work 2022, and boy have I got a massive challenge for you if you're watching now. But before I go and meet my co-challengee co-host for today, let me just remind you of this.
The Marines do their fucking commando test. Okay, this is the rough edge, and what you've got is you've got a 5 mile of death on a 6-hour live firing range. It puts you in a position to stand in the bar with the paras and the fucking Marines and stand toe to toe and say, you want to see what we do on our last day? Full scales, all the ammo, all the bomb. It's 5 miles, it's fucking hills, it's going to be hard. It's nothing you can't do. The flight commander and the tax sergeant know where to go hard, know where to go easy. You're going to sweat, it's going to be a pain. If you can fucking crack this and then do the range, you'll crack anything.
There you go. You heard it here first. You'll crack anything. Let's go and meet Scouse. Scouse, how you doing, brother?
Hello there, good to see you, Chris.
Yes. So, mate, can you just come up a bit? Because you look like you're...
There we go.
There we go. Brilliant, brilliant.
Yeah.
Scouse, what's this all about? Why are we meeting today?
Well, the 5 miles of death, Chris, it's been seen by everybody. Virtually everybody's got a point of view. So I thought, let's put it to good effect. Let's put the challenge out, get everybody down, have a crack at it, and let's try and make some money for your Oceans Elite trip.
Yes. So I'm just doing all the technology here, folks, so please bear with me. We've had a look at the infamous 5 miles or 5 miler of death is probably the most famous military video that's ever appeared on YouTube. It stars our beloved Scouse here, who is one of the most highly respected servicemen, or service person, I should say, that I've ever come across. The glowing praise you get, Mark, is absolutely unreal. As you were RAF Regiment, you was also paratrain, weren't you?
Yeah, I was off the RAF Regiment, Parasquadron 2 Field Squadron off Reg. I spent 3 years down with the 2nd Battalion, done P Company when I was 35. I then went down to PCD when I was 40 as an instructor. Spent a few years down there, so any of the bad army officers are probably down to me. And then finished down at the DHU on Joint Military Intelligence, so still tabbing around when I was 51.
Before we come and talk a bit more about the 5 miles of death, you very kindly approached me when you heard about my Atlantic row, which is going to be in December. So friends, I'm rowing the Atlantic in December with a wonderful former Irish guardsman called Louis. We're shining a light for all those veterans out there who might be struggling like we've done. I've come through, I don't know what you even call it. I think they call it complex PTSD. Not that I'm big on labels or anything. And Louis come through major brain trauma. And we just want to say to people out there, if you're struggling, we've been there. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
And whilst we're doing it, we want to raise money for Scotty's Little Soldiers, who are the only source of support for bereaved service kids, the only official sort of, or unofficial source of support. 40% of the children who are bereaved and supported by Scotty's is a parent that's committed suicide. So if we as veterans can all just let that sink in, this ain't no, big war we're talking about. This is the victims of not just war, but the lack of effectiveness of our veterans' care. We're also going to be raising money for APPAREL, who have a rehousing program for homeless veterans. There's a link below, folks, if you're just watching now and you can chip in a £5. There's a link below this video. But if you want to be a bit more daring and take part in the 5 Miles of Death Part 2, and this is optional, have dinner with Scouse and I and a wonderful bunch of people at a hotel in Thetford afterwards, there's also a link below. Because what are we going to do, Mark?
What, during the day first and in the evening?
Yeah, well, just you kindly suggested we do a rerun of the 5 Miles of Death. Veterans, civilians, if you want to come and join us, this is going to be an iconic reunion or gathering, the likes of which there's never been before. You get to do the 5 Miles of Death, have a bit of scran afterwards, and walk away with a T-shirt. And we are called Bought the T-shirts.
Okay, Chris, so let's give a bit of bad news now. You've given the good news. So the 5 miles will actually be 6. As I did tell you, I hit a mile. And everybody will tip up carrying £76. So that was the weight for the tab on the day, 76. So we invite everybody to get in the vein, carry the weight. And if they don't carry the weight, we're going to put pound fines in for every £20 they're under to put good money into your kitty. So us older men had better get training quick. We've only got a few weeks.
Yes. We should reiterate, Scouse, shouldn't we, that this is all a bit of fun?
Yes, yeah.
We're not looking for macho men. In fact, macho men, as usual in the forces, need not apply really. This is primarily a get together to raise money for charity. Everybody's welcome. I think we'll, as Mark said in his video, we know when to go easy and when to go hard, folks. We're not out to beast people into the ground. It's a charity event at the end of the day, but I think it's absolutely brilliant.
Well, you know what, Chris? We've got a lovely route around Thetford planned. We're going to show you all. There's some smashing sights here. So we'll take a slow tab, slow walk around, get some Mickey taking going, and just have some vets interacting with each other and making some good money for a good cause.
Yes, thank you. Just show a little video. So, friends at home, I've bought a rowing boat. It's cost me, I'm not even going to tell you how much it cost me. You wouldn't believe me. And it's only because I got a very good friend who loves me dearly that she came up with the money. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. And also, Louis has very kindly put in a significant amount. The rest we've raised through corporate fundraising and lots of donations from people like yourself. And like I say, that's just one part of it, sending out the message for struggling veterans. Obviously, the charity part of it is another half. But this is me on our boat, me and Louis the other day. I'll just play a bit of this so you can get a taste of what it's about. Over there, just around the corner past these luxury yachts. And then we're going to stay on the boat in our sleeping bags and just get a bit more. We've been familiarising ourselves with the electronics equipment today, working out how to stop the AIS picking up boats. That's the emergency radar beacon. How to stop it picking up boats, because obviously we're so close to other boats. And that kind of thing. And yeah, what an absolute brilliant day. Thank you for the donations, folks. We're rowing the Atlantic Ocean in December to shine a light for our struggling veterans and to raise money. You've heard that. I just try and get my rowing partner. Hang on. See my silver 4x4 with a trailer, the boat trailer parked outside. And Louis and I. There's Louis. Say hello, Louis.
Oh, no.
We've there we go. Sorry, Mark. I just wanted to introduce people to Louis. So yes. So that's the event, folks. Come along. You might want to join the speed march. You might want to walk along behind. You might want to just wait in the car park and clap the lads and lasses when they get in. This is an event for everyone, folks. Like I say, as long as you're moderately agile, shall we say, you know, we'll find a place for you. Even if we make two teams, one for the serious bods, one's for the ones that want to bimble along with a beer in their hand. And as I say, and then you have the option of joining us for dinner in the evening. We're going to be doing some skits and stuff, Mark.
Yeah, we've got a 4-course meal booked, Chris. We've got a starter, a nice chicken main, and a nice pudding, cheese and crackers to finish with a pork for toasting the veterans. And there'll be some swinging of the tilly ditch, as you say. Plenty of military anecdotes, and it should be a good laugh. I've got some good entertainment, and hopefully we'll have a little bit of live music with some old military folk songs. So it should be a very good, entertaining evening. The lad who runs the hotel here is fantastic, very hospitable, and I think everybody will have a great time.
Yes. Folks, if you want to know look at ticket prices for either event or both events and all the details, they're in the Eventbrite link below. So, yes, this is a challenge for all veterans and civilians, but mainly veterans. Don't miss the 5 miles of death. I don't think anyone's ever survived it, Mark, have they?
There's a few are lost on the wayside, Chris, but I'm sure they'll turn up and give you their own stories on the day.
So, the lads then in that video, Mark, your recruits, do you still keep in touch with any of them?
Yeah, see a lot of them, you know. Yeah, because again, don't forget, you know, the one thing that didn't come out, that was not our selection for our para squadron. That was just our phase 3 training. You know, if they were going to join the para squadron, they'd go on afterwards and do, you know, what would be akin to the 3 weeks all arms commando, all arms para course. And I'll provide a copy of that for people who turn up so they can have a look at it and see what they think. But yeah, if people turn up on the day then and just, it's a good excuse to make money, Chris. It's a good excuse to ask questions, and it's just a good excuse for everybody to get together for a good cause and back you in your endeavours.
Yes, it's very kind of you, mate. Just a reiteration, friends, the link is below. There you go. All the details are on the Eventbrite page. We've also got a Facebook page where you can stay abreast of all the details. You can join that regardless, folks, whether you're coming or not. Yeah, you've had a lot of shit over the years, Mark, haven't you? But to be honest, what most people, since we did that podcast together,
yeah, there
wasn't a bad comment, mate. Honestly, there was everyone just said, I knew Mark back in the day, or what sergeant would not be saying this to his new recruits to get them through. I think it's just the military loves to banter, don't they? And
hey, listen, no problems whatsoever.
Yeah,
I think other people couldn't handle it as good as I could.
Yeah,
a few people were upset, but I mean, why let the truth get in the way of a good laugh?
So, yeah, I hope it's not too hard. Gonna look fucking stupid, aren't I?
It'll be okay. Come and have a crack. Get the weight on, and let's get around and just get some money in for Ocean's Elite.
Everyone keeps asking me how much rowing training I've been doing.
How much have you done?
Oh, mate. I mean, obviously I've been out on a boat, but with respect to like sitting down in a rowing machine and rowing, I hate it, Mark. It's like literally the most boring. I don't mind to get out there and do it on the high seas, but yeah, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. I have no doubt we're going to smash this, you know, and keep smiles on our faces.
Are you bringing your partner in crime up? Be nice to meet him, Chris.
Yes,
The
definitely.
guardsman would be nice to meet.
Yeah. Well, Louis lives up north anyway, sort of Bolton way. So it's not as far for him to travel as it is for me. I'm doing a RAF pass out for the survival school.
Oh, to see it, yeah, the CS.
Yeah, they've invited me as guest of honour to go and chat to them on their pass out for their. What's it? Is it SEER? I never forget. I made some notes the other day. It's
Survive, evade, resist, and escape.
escape, yeah, or exfil or something, isn't it?
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, extract, yeah.
Well, the last time I was doing that, Chris, I was getting attacked by dogs on the lovely Bodmin Moor at 50 years of age.
They do it.
It.
It's like an all branches course, is it not? Anyone? Yeah, I think they have marine. Anyone that's going air crew, is it not?
Yeah, air crew, special forces, your DHU types, and everybody goes through a slightly different package, Chris.
Yeah, got you.
The package is slightly tailored to what situation you're going to be in according to what job you're doing. But it's still very interesting.
Mark, you've been brilliant. We're going to keep this short, aren't we? So more people can watch it. So we'll
Chris, it'll be a good tab. The food will be good. The comradeship will be good. At the minute, I've got the only military cross. The only military cross awarded to the RAF in the whole of the Iraq, pitching up on the evening as well. So that'll be an interesting topic on the night, yeah.
And let's not forget that there are veterans out there struggling, Mark.
Yeah.
As many of us have done. And it's amazing what the power, a bit of positivity and comradeship can do. So let's not forget why we're doing this.
Well, as you said, Chris, this will shine a light.
Definitely. Shine a light for struggling veterans. Mark, stay on the line just so I can thank you properly. Absolutely brilliant. I'm really looking forward to this. Folks, be there or be square. It'll be brilliant to see you. Much love.